Hi, and welcome to Winging It with Erica S. Perl. That's me. I'm Erica S. Perl, and I'm a children's book author. And I'm here on Instagram Live every Tuesday at 2 to read from my books that I've written and to give writing prompts and to just have a lot of fun with all you kids at home. So, today, well, let's back up for a second. Last week, we got together last Tuesday at 2 and we read Chicken Butt together. And I had a great time. I don't know about you guys. But if you missed it, you can see that video because it's available on my YouTube channel and on my website on the Chicken Butt page. And that will be true of all of the videos I make here on Instagram Live. So anyway, I asked you guys if you could vote on the next book that we would do together, whether it would be Ferocious Fluffity or Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, here's the thing. I got a lot of votes, which was wonderful. I got votes for Ferocious Fluffity. I got votes for Goldilocks. I got more votes for Goldilocks. I got more votes for Fluffity. And finally, I couldn't figure out which one had more votes because they both had a lot of votes. And so I decided to put the question to the expert. And so I decided to ask someone very knowledgeable about these matters what they would vote for. And so if you hold on, I will bring that expert to you so you can see who was the final voter in this particularly important matter. Hang on. Nervous. It's gonna be okay. This is Pepper. Pepper, as you can see, is a guinea pig, not a hamster, but she does have a big love for rodent literature. And so when I asked Pepper, which book she would like me to read this week, she did put a little foot on the scale, and I'm talking about a seriously little foot, in favor of Ferocious Fluffity. So Ferocious Fluffity is going to be the choice this week so that Pepper can listen to her favorite book. But Goldilocks fans, do not fear. Next week, we will be doing Goldilocks. So you can listen to Ferocious Fluffity this week and Goldilocks and the Three Bears next week, and everyone will be happy, especially Pepper. Okay, Pepper, you ready to say bye-bye to everyone? You can just listen to it. Pepper will be here. You may even hear her because she's going to listen to the book herself. Okay, but let me turn the pages so I'll put you back. Hold on. Okay. All right. Ferocious Fluffity is the book we will be reading today. As you can see, this is a book that is written by Erica S. Perl, that's me. It is illustrated by Henry Cole. Now that name may sound familiar to you, and that is because Henry Cole is also the illustrator of Chicken Butt, the book we read last week. Henry Cole is a fabulous illustrator. He's also a wonderful writer and a dear friend of mine. So check out Henry's books too. This book was published by Abrams Books for Young Readers. And it is a wonderful Abrams book, and I'm happy to give them credit because they are the ones who let me read it to you today. Okay, let's get going. Ferocious Fluffity, a mighty bitey class pet. And if you'll look at the cover, you'll notice something. Fluffity, what is she doing? It looks like she's nibbling on a pencil. Yeah. And so you're getting an idea, even before the story starts, of what this particular hamster is all about. Here she is again, nibbling on some scissors. Yes. And then, right here, chewing on a ruler. Yes. I'm getting some information about this particular hamster, aren't you, Pepper? Yeah. Okay, so the book starts here in Mr. Drake's classroom. Mr. Drake is their teacher. He's right here. And as you can see over here, there is a tally sheet with a bunch of names on it because the kids have been voting on the name of a class pet they are about to receive. And Fluffity, as you can see, is the name that got the most votes. So the story goes like this. The box, this big brown box we see over here, the box was big and tall and wide. Could there be a pet inside? Children pushed and shoved to see. "Oh," they cried out happily. "She's so tiny. She's so sweet. Such cute whiskers. Such cute feet." Mr. Drake, their teacher, said, "Look. Don't touch. She's too little. It's too much." So he's worried, you guys. What do you think he's worried about? I think he might be worried because she's such a little tiny hamster that maybe they could hurt her by accident. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Though the children nodded yes, did they mean it? I don't know, you guys. Did they mean it? Take a guess. Everyone in room 2D dreamed of holding, you can say it with me, Fluffity. So, one day when Mr. Drake overslept quite by mistake, all his students yelled, "Hooray! We can take her out today!" Guys, I don't remember reading that part. Did Mr. Drake say that they could... I don't think he said that part. Okay, do you know that music that you sometimes hear when something bad, something scary is about to happen? Not super scary. Nobody run away from the screen. It's going to be okay. But something terrifying, like dana 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 dana. No one's sure who held her first. Things got bad, then things got worse. She was tiny. She was cute. She was also quite a brute. She bit Eddie. She bit Bert. She bit Whitby. Youch! It hurt. She bit Julia and Jamal. Bit them, bit them, bit them all. Can you guys say that with me? Bit them, bit them, bit them all. Now, I will tell you that some of the names in this book are names of friends of mine. Like Whitby is someone I actually know. Hi, Whitby. Hope you're watching. Okay. Now, if a crazy hamster was running around in your school, what would you do? Or in your house? What would you do, you guys? Well, I'll tell you what I would do. I would run. And that's what these kids do. Children screamed and children ran. Xander, Zara, Sydney, Stan, Kevin K, and Kevin B. At their heels was, say it with me, Fluffity. Now, again, another friend of mine also watching, Xander. Hey, Xander. Hi, Chandler and Amir. I know you guys are watching. It's fun to put the names of people that I know in my books. All right. What's next? They're running. First, she chased them down the hall, through the gym, and up a wall. Look at them all on the climbing wall, trying hard not to fall. Where to run to? Where to hide? Library. They dashed inside, which seems like a good idea to me, except do you guys see this little sign here that says book drop? And do you see the size of Fluffity? Makes me a little concerned that these folks are not as safe as they think. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, back in room 2D, Mr. Drake said, "Woe is me! Where can all my students be?" Hey, and where is, that's right, Pepper, Fluffity? Where can she be? Her cage is on the floor and the room is in a disarray. And do you hear that music again? Donna, 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 Donna. She bit Ruthie. She bit Rose. She bit David on the toes. She bit Perrin, also a friend of mine. Hi, Perrin. Pam and Paul. Say it with me, guys. Bit them, bit them, bit them all. Oh my goodness, she's biting ears and noses, elbows and chins. Everyone is getting bit. This is a catastrophe. As she bit and bit some more, Mr. Drake burst through the door. "Children, are you all okay?" "Look out!" yelled Kevin's B and K. They're all hiding behind the desk, but Mr. Drake is walking in, dum-de-dum-de-dum. And who is coming to get him? Say it with me. Fluffity. But their warning came too late. Mr. Drake now met his fate. Quick as lightning, Fluffity opened wide and... I can't look. Ah! Bit his knee, hanging on tenaciously, which means she is not letting go. Look at her. And look at the kids. They're really worried. Now, what if a hamster had bit into your teacher's knee? What would you do? There are lots of things you could do in this situation. I don't know if I would think of them under the stress of the moment, but here's what the kids here tried. Kids tried tickling. Does she look ticklish? Not really. Kids tried toys. They wanted to distract her maybe. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Does she look distracted? Kids tried making lots of noise. Still, she's hanging on. Nothing is working. But then a little girl here picks up a pencil and holds it up like a stick. So you guys can do that with me. Everyone pick up a pretend pencil. We're going to hold it in the air. And we're going to go 3 times before we toss it. Ready? So someone says, fetch. I don't see how that might. Still she. Still she. Get ready. Woo! Send that pretend pencil flying and woo! What happens? Hey! All right. She did it! She threw the pencil like a stick and Fluffity ran after it, letting go of Mr. Drake's knee. And here she is, bringing it back. Like a happy little puppy or something. And now she's running in her ball and running on a wheel. She is a happy hamster. All the kids agreed that they learned a thing or two that day. Get to know your pet before opening her cage's door. Fluffity, they came to learn, had lots of energy to burn. Exercise helped her to be much less prone to injury. Now the kids in room 2D take good care of Fluffity, so much so that Mr. Drake forgave them for their big mistake. In fact, he just agreed to let his students get one more class pet. Come by it too. They're having cake and welcoming their new pet. Uh-oh. This is a rhyming book, and it's going to rhyme with cake. What kind of pet could possibly rhyme with? Jake. Their new pet, Jake the snake. And as you can see from this beautiful picture that Henry Cole drew, Mr. Drake looks pretty happy. Jake the snake looks pretty happy. All the kids look really happy. Do you think anyone here in this room is not so happy? Yeah, I think so. Perhaps it is not so ferocious Fluffity. She looks a little worried. And so, that is the story of Ferocious Fluffity. You guys, thank you so much for reading this with me today. I had a great time reading it with you. So I wanted to do 2 more things while we're together that have to do with Ferocious Fluffity. As I mentioned, I have put a lot of the names of friends of mine in this book, and it is based on a guinea pig that my family actually had. So this book actually comes from real life experiences. But as you heard, it's now a story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And so what I like to do after I read Ferocious Fluffity is I like to do something I call hamster dancing. Would you guys like to hamster dance with me? It's very easy. Anyone can do it. So here's how it goes. It sounds a little bit like the chicken dance, but as I mentioned, it's about hamsters, not chickens. So first we're going to talk about the beginning of the book. What happens in the beginning of the book? Well, in the beginning of the book, as I recall, Mr. Drake says, no, 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 you cannot take Fluffity out, right? So can everyone do that with me? No, 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 like that. Then what happens next is the kids do it anyway. They open the cage. So we're going to go open, 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 open. Can we do that together? Open, 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 open. And then what do? They pat her. So we're going to go pat, 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 pat. Okay? So that's the beginning part of the book, and we'll do that together. So we'll go, no, we'll do this like a call and response. I'll do it, then you'll do it. So we'll go, no, 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 no. Then you guys do it. So you guys go, no, 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 no. Open, 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 open. You guys do it. Open, 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 open. Then we'll do pat, 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 pat. You guys do it. Pat, 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 pat. And then what does Fluffity do? You guys know. Ready? We're going to do it together. Make some big jaws. We're going to go chomp, 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 chomp. All right, let's put that all together. Ready? We'll go, no, 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 no. Open, 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 open. Pat, 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 pat. Chomp, 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 chomp. Very good. Now what happens in the middle of the book? In the middle of the book, the kids are trying to get away. So the first thing they do is they do some running. So everyone, let's do that together. Run, 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 run. Now you guys do it. Run, 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 run. And then remember the climbing wall? We climb, 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 climb. You guys do it. Climb, 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 climb. And then remember they went to the library and they hid? So let's make a little place to hide. Hide, 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 hide. You guys do it with me. Hide, 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 hide. And then again, we've got some jump, 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 jump. Should we put it together? Let's try it. So we're going to go run, 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 run. Climb, 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 climb. Hide, 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 hide. Jump, 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 jump. You guys are really good at hamster dancing. Okay, so the big finale, we're going to do the end of the book. Now, what happens at the end? Okay, so let's see. At the end of the book, they're trying to get Fluffity off Mr. Drake's knee. So remember, there's that throwing. So we've got throw, 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 throw. And then Fluffity runs off. So we've got run, 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 run. Can you guys do that? Run, 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 run. And then, of course, we've got Jake at the end of the book. So can we do some slithering? Slither, 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 slither. And then at the very end, we can't really finish with chomp, 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 chomp because we don't really know if that's what happens. So we're going to go for the very end, since it's a little bit of a cliffhanger because we don't know. We go like this, like that. Okay? Like what happens next? Can we do that together now? The end of the book, ready? So we'll do throw, 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 throw. Run, 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 run. Slither, 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 slither. What happens next? And that is hamster dancing with Ferocious Fluffity. You guys, you did a great job at that too. You are now 2 for 2. Reading together, check. And hamster dancing together, check plus. So the final activity that I want to do with you guys is I have on my website a writing prompt so that you guys can write your own story about what happens next. Because as I said, this is a story that ends with a little bit of a question. We have a classroom that has 2 pets now, a tiny little hamster that happens to be just a little bit bitey, and a gigantic snake, which could be mean, could be nice, could be magic. It's up to you. So what I've done is this. If you go to my website and you go to the Ferocious Fluffity page, you will find a downloadable form that you can print out, and then you can make yourself a cover, put your name on it because this is your story. And then inside, I start you off with a little bit of a beginning that sets the stage, and then you take it from there. You add your pictures, you add your words, and hey, if you are more of a picture drawer than a word writer, maybe work with someone else who likes to write, like a parent perhaps, or a sibling, a brother or sister, and they can write the words and you can draw the pictures and you guys can make a book together. That's a really fun way to go. I've done a lot of books that way. So, you can do this, and if you're having fun doing it, you can do it again and again and again, and you can write lots of books about Fluffity and Jake, or about any characters from your imagination. Pepper is saying that she would like a book written about her, so if you'd like to write a book about Pepper the guinea pig, she would love to read it. And so would I. After you've made your books and drawn your pictures, send me pictures of them, and I will share them on my website, and maybe even feature them on the next episode of Winging It, which is next week at 2 o'clock, next Tuesday. And I will see you guys there. So let me wrap things up by just saying that I had a fabulous time reading Ferocious Fluffity with you. And I had a wonderful time hamster dancing. And I am really looking forward to your stories. So please keep on reading and writing. Keep on washing those wings. Check out my videos, which are down, as I said, I will be downloading them, and so you can view them anytime you want and listen to me read my stories again and again and again by checking them out on my YouTube channel and on my website. And that's all for today, but I will wing it with you next Tuesday at 2. I'll see you then. Bye. Pepper says bye.